Hi Leo, welcome to Lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you. I am going to be doing a general love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I've pulled some cards for your energy here, your person's energy here, and for the connection between you down here. Please keep in mind roles can be reversed. If I'm talking about you and you feel like it's your person or vice versa, take it however it resonates. It's your message. You'll know how it's intended for you. I did begin by pulling an oracle card, and I had two come out for you. We have card number 47, Go the Distance, and card number 3, Between Worlds. Go the Distance is about being in it for the long haul, recognizing that there are going to be ups and downs, and that it's not always going to be beautiful and peaceful and perfect, that you have to endure through the difficulties. Between Worlds is about something is beginning, it hasn't quite started, and you're kind of in that stage of flux. I'm actually going to read that one for you because I thought it was very appropriate, especially after I saw what's here on the table. So, this is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. I see some difficulty and some strife. I feel like there are some very important lessons for you in this. So, for you, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. This is the overall energy for where you are right now. I feel like Seven of Swords can be the theft or the deceit card, strategic planning. I feel like you could feel like you have been deceived in some way, betrayed, taken advantage of, or you could be focused on planning how to accomplish your goal with the least amount of discord, I guess. Excuse me. The energy around you, your energy or the energy around you, is the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is about fast action, quick communication. With it in reverse, I feel like things are at a standstill right now. It's not moving. You feel blocked. Things aren't moving forward. There could be no communication. And the energy of the question or the relationship, how you're feeling about this right now, is the Five of Swords. This is about conflict, disagreements, fighting. I feel like, especially when I look at it in this deck, I feel like this, either you could have walked away from your person, they could have walked away from you. Someone is charging out and someone does not want them to go. There's a huge feeling of loss there. Either you or your person left and the other did not want them to go. That what's on your subconscious or conscious mind is the Moon. So I feel like twofold. I feel like there's a lot subconsciously that you know subconsciously, but you're not aware of consciously. But I also feel like you are very intuitive. You understand a lot of what's going on an intuitive level, even if you can't really put it into words. And there could be some secrets, some things that are hidden from you. Any action that needs to be taken. You have the Sun. This is your card, Leo. But I feel like in a position of being action that needs to be taken, you're being asked to step into your power to, regardless of what this is that's happening, to continue to focus on you and your growth and your development and letting your light shine out in the world. Don't let what's going on in this connection dampen or dim your light. Focus on you, because I feel like there's going to be something transformative about that, about you stepping into this power and really owning this. I feel like through this process, you're going to get some clarity, and there's also going to be some healing. And some guidance and some assistance that's going to come in for you. Any obstacles to be aware of? Seven of Wands and Justice. Seven of Wands is about perseverance, fighting a good fight, putting in the effort, and not giving up because you believe in something passionately. With the Justice card here, I feel like there's an injustice. I feel like one of you is fighting for this passionately and the other one is not putting in the effort, and there's an imbalance or an injustice. And this is causing an obstacle in this moving forward. For your spiritual growth, you have the Eight of Cups. So it's walking away from something. There's something that you need to walk away from. Do your evaluation, your deep dive. I mean, you are being asked to go the distance, so maybe it is not this relationship, but something about this or some connection related to this that needs to be walked away from that is necessary for your spiritual growth. The potential outcome, the Four of Swords. This is about retreat, going within, taking time out to do a deep healing, to renew your spirit, to reconnect with your spiritual, what's the word I'm looking for? You need to reconnect with your spirit and to renew yourself spiritually in order to sustain you, to renew your passion, your growth, your belief in this. How you're feeling about this deep in your heart. Five of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Lovers. You feel a loss. There's a sadness. You feel like something, these 3 cups have been spilled. There are still 2 cups spilled, but right now you're focused on the loss. You feel like this has been a huge burden. Ten of Wands, it's more than you can carry, but you have carried them. You are at the end, and you do feel like this person is your soulmate. You feel like there is a very, very deep spiritual loving bond within this connection. At your heart, that is what you believe, what you know to be true. Your person on the bottom of the deck, they have the Queen of Cups. This could be a mother, someone, there's a lot of love here. Talked about or not, there's a lot of love. This Queen of Cups is someone very intuitive, very loving, very nurturing, very compassionate, could be very artistic. But definitely someone that they see or they feel has a lot of love to give, and I feel like they have a lot of love for this person. The energy around them, their energy or the energy around them is the Nine of Wands. So they are very defensive. They have put in a lot of effort and they feel beat down. They feel like they have to be very protective. The energy of the question or the connection for them is the Six of Pentacles. This is about equal reciprocity, equal give and take. I feel like they've been defensive and they know that they have not been giving equally and that needs to happen. There needs to be a shift in this. Their subconscious or conscious mind is the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So they see this as the Ten of Pentacles. They know it has the potential to be very abundant and provide for stability and security. Very, very fulfilling. But that there needs to be healing. There needs to be something that changes to move away from these difficult times, to leave these troubled waters in the past in order to attain this. I feel like they're aware of this, both consciously and subconsciously, but I feel like it's becoming more conscious. Any action that needs to be taken on their part, Temperance and the Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden for them. There's a lot going on in their life, and in order to move forward, they need to find temperance. They need to find a way to balance this burden with the rest of the responsibilities in their life. Temperance is about adding things together at a little bit at a time and kind of taking a look at it and adding a little more in order to alchemize something beautiful into being from disparate parts. They need to temper this. There needs to be a balance because they cannot sustain this burden at this rate. The obstacle or any obstacles to be aware of, they have the Page of Cups. So either there's an apology or an offer of love that needs to be made. Either they need to apologize to you or to express their feelings and their emotions, or they're waiting for you to apologize or to express your feelings or emotions. But this is a block. This is preventing this from moving forward. For their spiritual growth, they have the Knight of Pentacles and the Death card. Death could be Scorpio. It's the only major arcana they have. Yeah. I feel like that for their spiritual growth, there's something that they have put a lot of effort into. They've been working on. They've been dedicated to it for the long haul. But it's time to call it. They need to release this, let it die. It needs to be transformed to continue on their path for spiritual growth. The potential outcome is the Six of Cups. So I feel like they're going to do this. They're going to let go of this thing that needs to die and be reborn that they've been so focused on putting their energy into. But through this process, it's going to have them up in their head, reminiscing. They could be thinking about you, people from their past, family, childhood friends, childhood, siblings. But they're really going to be reminiscing. They're going to be up in their head and focused on that. For the energy between you, for them, the overall energy that at their heart, how they feel about this, they have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I see two things here. Take it how it resonates, how you feel this resonates for your person. Two of Pentacles is about juggling. It's about having a lot of responsibilities. I mean, they could be very, very busy, responsible for a lot of people in their life. And it's juggling. It's trying to keep all the pentacles that are important up in the air. It's a fine dance. There's a finesse to this. It can also be about having to make a decision. Three of Cups can be about reconciliation, reunion with people from your past, and they could be trying to figure that out, how to make that happen. It can also be about a third party, and that does not have to be an infidelity. It can be. A third party is an energy. It can be a person who's a physical infidelity. It can be an addiction. It can be a thought process. But whatever the case may be, they are juggling, or they're trying to find a balance between this third party situation, how to release this in order to reconcile, however that looks for them. On the bottom, the energy between you guys, the heart of the matter, the question at hand, is the Ace of Swords. There's a truth that needs to be delivered. Clarity needs to be received. This is information about that. In order to find this clarity, it's a heavy burden. You guys are going to have to acknowledge that this is a heavy burden, this 10 of Wands with the 7 of Wands. So it's a heavy burden that you're both going to have to be dedicated to giving your effort for the long haul. Perseverance with the 7 of Wands. This is continuing to fight the good fight because you believe in it passionately. I feel like you guys need to acknowledge this to each other, your willingness and your dedication to do the work that's necessary, because there is going to be difficulty. There is going to be strife with this 5 of Wands. It's not all wine and roses. But this Ace of Cups has the potential to be very fulfilling. And I feel like you both want this. But in order to get to this, you have to have this discussion. You have to recognize this truth. There has to be open, honest, direct communication. Influences on this, again, the 3 of Cups, I feel it could definitely, for some of you, be a third-party situation. Or there's a need for reconciliation. In order to have this reconciliation, there has to be this truth and clarity, this communication. Bottom of the deck is the Death card. This, again, card of Scorpio. There's something that has to change. Something has to die in order to be transformed and reborn in this connection. The potential outcome is the 3 of Wands. This is waiting for your ships to come in. You've put a plan in action and set it out, and you're waiting for it to come to fruition. With the Fool, there's a desire to take a leap of faith, to get on those ships and move when it comes in. But we have the 10 of Swords, so difficulty, strife. But this is the end. This is laying down those swords, leaving this betrayal, leaving this betrayal and this heartache in the past. And it's going to require the energy, and he's going to, female, male, it doesn't matter. It's a masculine energy, but there's going to be some truth that's going to be delivered in order to take this leap of faith and lay down these swords. This King of Swords is going to come in and communicate. The King of Swords is emotionally detached, very logical, very rational. They approach things from a very mental aspect, but they're very honest and direct and very true. I feel like there is going to be a lot of direct and honest communication that is going to come out of this. I feel like there's a desire for this, and this King of Swords is going to step up to the plate and communicate about this, about the potential or the possibility or the desire to lay down these swords and step forward into your future, however that looks. This is what I have for you right now. I hope that this resonates. This is where the energy is today. It could be different tomorrow or next week, but I hope it resonated for you. And if it did, I hope it helped. Please hit the bell, the thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. Any of those actions helps to get the video out there, and it helps my channel to grow. So anyway, I love spending time with you guys, and I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.